Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, the cast of The Devil Wears Prada 2, plus actor Wilmer Valderrama.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey everybody, it is Wednesday, it is April 29th. We're right in the middle of
Right in the middle of the week. Busy.
We sure are.
Busy. Hi.
What's going on?
What are we going to talk about today?
Should we talk about Billie Eilish?
We love Billie Eilish.
For a minute, I thought my zipper was down.
Let me see.
It's not.
No, it's not.
But
I like
that
it.
gave me a little bit of a panic.
It's a little bit. I would just tell you, and then we just keep it moving. So we talked about. It's funny. I remember we talked about Billie Eilish, obviously, when she had her moment with Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
So I feel like she's just having a moment in general because now she's on the cover of Elle magazine. She has a huge new concert film coming out, and here's what people are buzzing about today. So in the interview, she talks about her close relationship with her brother Phineas, who is also her biggest musical partner. I've admired them for years because when you, as a mom, when you have multiple kids,
Yeah.
you can only hope that maybe, you know, that they can have this beautiful relationship.
Well, they also work together. He produces
Yeah.
most of her music. And so she opened up about rumors, which I didn't even know was a thing, that they had a falling out after he didn't join her on tour. She said, Phineas and I have never and will never have a falling out, ever in our lives. We get in the biggest fight you've ever heard of, and 5 minutes later, we're back laughing and making music. There's nothing else in the world like sibling relationships.
I love that. And I agree. It's so interesting. I remember for my series, I was interviewing Denise Jonas, the Jonas Brothers' mom. And I asked her about that, you know, because there are constantly things in the paper or in the media, and it's half the time, most of the time, it's not even true.
Yeah.
But she goes, you know what, sometimes if they have something, she goes, as a mom, I let them do what they do. And she
Yeah.
goes, and then minutes later, they're back to, you know, being the brothers that they are, of course. And so that's what you do as siblings.
I know. I mean, totally. I feel like when parents get involved is when it can go. I mean, it's hard.
It does.
If twin.
What about you guys as a twin?
Twin, like teens.
Yeah. Did you guys
There
get
were
volatile?
some, like World War III.
And like, what is it?
like there was some like WWE.
I used to beg to go to those, by the way. My stepdad would never let me go to the SmackDowns. But anyway.
Well, there were SmackDowns.
the
You could have
chair.
just come to the Bush House. And
So,
you
but
would've seen
what
it.
would it be? Would it be like you stole my sweater and you're wearing?
Well, yes, like yes.
You're wearing
a lot
my
of
clothes?
times it was over clothes. I mean, the thing is, it's like, and then we would get into fights, but I remember it was like. It doesn't matter. And actually, one time, Barbara and I were walking down the street, and we had written a book, and so people had heard about our sisterhood, and somebody was like, God, y'all are like the perfect twins. And Barbara and I were like, no. We fight. We have fought. Definitely as teens, but it doesn't matter. What she's saying is the bond is so strong.
That you know
And
you're going to get over it.
Yeah, so singular that there's nothing that could break it.
I was telling Jenna, I learned my lesson with my twins, for example. I could hear them, you know, and I'm like running up the steps. What's going on? But they turn on me.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like, well, don't yell at my sister. Stop fussing at my brother. It's like, wait a minute.
No, I
so
know.
Now,
2 against 1 is a real thing.
Kyan, as the older brother, the two of us have learned with them when the twins are having a thing.
Do they have things?
But we just let them, because you know what else? If, let's say, you know, one is one place and the other is another, they'll be like, how's so-and-so? Have you seen Uche? Have you seen Like, they look out for each other.
Oh, yeah,
Do you know what I
totally.
mean? So we've learned now with twins, with you guys.
Yeah.
We just let you.
Yeah, let us do our WWE and also love.
Good times.
Okay, well, John Hamm is on Amy Poehler's guest. He's her guest on Good Hang podcast this
Love
week.
that.
The longtime friends reminisced about co-hosting a post-Emmys loser lounge party. Take a look.
The Losers Lounge was a thing that we decided to do after being fed up with losing.
Yeah.
Like, let's turn this frown upside down.
Yeah.
Let's not live in the
We're not losers, we're winners.
we're winners. So we decided that there should be a celebratory place for the losers to hang out, the Losers Lounge. And if you wanted to come and you were a winner and you had a statue in your hand, you had to pay.
Yeah, we have to pay up.
You had to pay up.
To charity.
To charity. It was all a charity thing. It was a
All
lovely charity,
charity.
Worldwide Orphans, I believe it was.
That's right.
And the rest of us could get in and have a good time for free. And it was a fun party.
I'm in.
I love that idea.
I love the Losers Lounge.
That is, the Losers Lounge sounds like the place to be.
I mean, would you rather hang with the winners or the losers?
So in life, I want to be with the winners.
I wanna hang with the
win. Now, like in life, I'm not trying to do this thing and lose, but you want to be in the Losers Lounge?
Oh, yeah.
No, what?
I sure do. The pressure is less.
Sure.
The partying's more fun.
Yes.
There's nobody that's like, let me see your statue. I'm not into like peacocking and all that.
No, but here's the thing. This is my thing. In life, I'd rather win. Sure, right? But as opposed to going home and just like licking my wounds, I'd rather go to the Losers Lounge and just have a great time and go, you know what? Life is short. There's always next year. But I don't want, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sort of like, in life, I'm just fine participating.
What are you saying?
I'm serious. We've lost, Hoda and I were nominated for Emmys every year.
Did you guys ever get one?
No.
Well, you know what? I'm not losing.
And guess
I'm just
what?
kidding. I'm kidding.
I didn't care because I was happy to be here.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm not into like, I just was never the type that cared so much about like, that stuff. It's just so fun to be part of it. So I feel like the Losers Lounge is a place where you could go
and just have a good time.
You could sit back.
Well, I gotta smoke. I'm not smoking, but
I mean, you don't have to come, but I feel like
here's what I love about it is the fact that those who won, they want to go to the Losers
Of
party
course
too.
they do, because the losers have so much more fun.
Yeah. No, I hear you. There's got to be a happy medium in there somewhere. Can I go to both rooms?
No, you can't.
Okay, fine.
You have to choose, and you've chosen the winner.
All I do is win. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so May is just 2 days away.
Yes.
And a new month means a new Read with Jenna book pick.
Yes, that's right. Can we get a drum roll, please? May's Read with Jenna book is called Caller Unknown. It is a mystery by Jillian McAllister. It's fast-paced, electric thriller. I never choose mysteries. I rarely choose mysteries.
So what made you pick this one?
Well, it's set in West Texas, which is where I'm from. I love it, and it's full of twists and turns I did not expect, which I'm usually like a little bit Sherlocky, and I can guess what's happening. But it also, for May, is a deep, tender story about motherhood. So it's kind of a combo platter.
Okay.
It's out next Tuesday, but you can pre-order it now. We want to give you a little extra time, so scan that QR code or head today.com/readwithjenna and be sure to subscribe to our newsletter to stay up to date on our picks and our events.
You know I subscribe to the newsletter.
Oh, well, thank you for subscribing.
You're welcome. Maybe I'll come over to your Losers Lounge and we can read a book.
Let's do a losers party. I'm
Okay,
into
great.
it. Look, for the Emmys, when we lose again.
No. Look, the whole team is like,
when we win.
yeah.
Okay. We have got a great show for you from the long-running hit series NCIS. Actor Wilmer Valderrama is here.
But first, Jenna catches up with the stars of The Devil Wears Prada 2 and gets some surprising scoop. Yeah. The scoop, I should say, right after this.
Yeah, we're shining. Yeah, we got it today. Yeah, we're shining.
We've been talking about this movie for months, and it's finally here. The Devil Wears Prada 2 comes out this Friday, and Jenna, you caught up with the cast.
Yes, it was so fun. It's been 20 years since the first movie, and I had the joy of sitting down with Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Stanley Tucci. The new film has everything you could want: high fashion, hilarious one-liners, and some surprising cameos.
Miranda? Took you long enough.
Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Stanley Tucci making their stylish return and reprising their roles in The Devil Wears Prada 2.
You also know her?
We were at Runway at the same time, Miranda.
Really? Where was I?
What was it like to reunite?
I was thrilled. They were not. I don't know if they were thrilled.
It was sort of like,
oh God,
she's back. You know?
Yes, the icy editor-in-chief of Runway magazine, Miranda Priestley, is back, struggling with the decline of print media and reconnecting with her former assistants. Andy Sachs, brought on to help Runway through a crisis.
She really sees the best in situations. Now she's looking for something else. I think she's looking for some stability, and that's when the question of, you know, what happens when growing up and compromise kind of start to resemble each other.
Emily is now head of a fashion label in charge of valuable advertising dollars.
I think it's like now she's sort of even more insane because she has power.
That can happen.
That can happen.
Nigel, you're hanging in there by your fingernails? Do you remember when magazines were a thing?
And of course, Runway's art director, Nigel.
Not the terracotta because you're so pale.
He's very passionate about what he does.
I can count on. Always, always, always.
Yeah, he's the foundation.
The film's return has been surrounded by hype. You did do something just recently that made history, which is you had Anna Wintour pose on the cover of Vogue, which she had never done.
I can't help but feel we have met before.
Maybe you've seen my work.
Maybe.
What was that like?
She said, "You want to be on the cover of Vogue?" And I said, "No." And I said, "Well, I'll do it if you do it." And she said, "Oh, well, no." Well, and so then we just talked about it and thought, yeah, let's screw around with this idea. And it was fun.
Surprisingly, Meryl recently learned she and Anna are 6 cousins.
No, you're not.
6 cousins.
That's fantastic.
Handle that. If only I'd known, maybe I would have copied her. But maybe she's copying me.
Cool shoes.
Nice boots.
The 2006 film was a box office smash. But for Meryl, the film was a lesson in learning your own worth. It was this sort of cultural lightning rod. Did you know it would be?
I didn't know anything.
I knew it was going to be a hit. I read the script. The script was great. And they called me up and they made an offer. And I said, no, I'm not going to do it.
Why?
I knew it was going to be a hit. And I wanted to see if I doubled my ask.
Wow.
And they went right away and said, sure. And I thought, I'm 56 years. It took me this long to understand that I could do that.
That you can ask for what you want.
Yes. They needed me, I felt. I was ready to retire. But you know, that was a lesson.
New cast members include Lady Gaga, Lucy Liu, and even me. I am in this film.
Tried to steal my scene.
I had just arrived and they were like, Jenna? And I'm like, who? Me? Meryl? Anne? I'm like, wait, what? Because there was no script.
No, there's no script.
But, you know, I was prepared to be cut.
Welcome to acting. You do everything. You pour your heart and your soul into it, and then you walk away, you go, I hope I'm in it.
The fact that y'all welcome me so lovingly. What is the line that people come up on the street and say from the first film?
Gird your loins. Now I'll tell you the line.
Gird your loins.
The stomach flu one.
I'm just one stomach flu away from my goal weight.
I can't wear boots in public because if I do, people come up and they're like, are you wearing? Yeah.
Are you wearing the Chanel boots?
Yeah, I am.
What about yours?
That's all.
That's all. It's a perfect way to end.
I'm like, can you clap for a piece?
Sure, you can do that.
That was great. So Jenna is in it, and I mean, in it literally, but also just you've done the interview.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it, so I realized in that moment you're in it watching it, and I'm talking back to the screen, but that's how you know it's good. We can't wait to see it.
Those 4 together are
It's
absolute
magic.
powerhouses. It was so fun to spend the afternoon with them.
It was great 'cause
and the movie is so good. We got to see it. I can't wait. My daughter's like, are we
I can't
going?
wait.
It's so good. She's like, I'm not going to clap for you though, but oh well.
We will.
Okay.
Clara and Chanel will
Okay,
clap
good.
for you. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, The Devil Wears Prada 2 hits theaters this Friday, and our full unedited conversation is available for download on my podcast, Open Book with Jenna. Just scan the QR code on your screen or search for Open Book wherever you get your podcast.
I can't wait. That was
It'll be
great,
good. It's
great
good.
discussion.
Thank you.
Okay, up next, actor Wilmer Valderrama. He's wrapping up another season of NCIS. He has a new baby, and we have a lot to chat about right after this. Let's talk about Wilmer Valderrama, shall we? He's built an impressive career as an actor and producer and has been a fan favorite ever since he made us laugh as Fez on that 70s show.
Now Wilmer is back playing Special Agent Nick Torres in the season 23 of the hit series NCIS. Take a look.
You lose.
You sure about that? It's in the morning.
We're over here.
Oh my gosh.
Like, ouch.
We're like, ow, how can you do that? So obviously NCIS is action filled. There's lots of fights like we just saw. How do you stay in shape for something like that?
I mean, it's hard. I mean, every season it gets a little harder, you know, to get up in the morning. Everything's a little sore. But you know, we try to keep making sure that we still run after the bad guy, right? Like when you comes together to this like long running shows, it only works if you want to be there. Right?
You know what? I never even thought about that until right now, where you talked about still running after the bad guy. You still have to sell it. You got to run. There's no like, hold on, just
let me speed walk. Let me speed walk.
But you're also telling the story, right? So that's like also the unique angle of things. Is my responsibility to kind of sell it for people at home.
Well, you do. So you joined it, I guess, after it was already in season, obviously for like a decade.
Yeah.
But the season finale would be your 200th episode.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What does that moment mean to you?
It's humbling, you know, and I can take space to say that, you know, that's very rare nowadays, to be able to have a job and that's so consistent and that people still allow it in their homes. And we're just very, very proud of what the show has done. But, you know, 10 years ago, if you'd have told me the show was going to continue to go 10 years, I would have told you, man, that's crazy. And I wonder if I'm still going to be here, you know, but we're still swinging and having fun.
It's so great. You also have a 9-month-old, 2 kids at home, but a 9-month-old.
Yeah.
And you have a daughter. How is it going from 1 to 2?
You know, it hits different.
It does hit different.
It's very different. But I like the gap is great, right? Like Nakano is so smart. She's so great. And by the way, like, it's true what they say. Girls are like a whole different level. And then my son is born, and he just started crawling, and he's like crawling around the house, and he's become the human vacuum, right? So he's putting everything in his mouth he's not supposed to. And we're like, oh my God, he's choking. Like, every time.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
Yeah, like, how do you find those things in the floor? Like, we can't even see them, you know?
They have a spidey sense about
We don't even
those
know
things.
that we're there, right?
Yeah.
But it's very fun.
I love that. You shared this really sweet video of your daughter. I guess she was getting her first haircut. And we hear it made you just a little emotional.
Really
Look at
no wonder.
That was really hard. That was her first haircut, and
that looks like a trim. Did it?
She has beautiful long hair.
Yeah, she has really, really long hair. It was really, actually, it was very difficult for me.
Why? Why do you think?
I don't know. It hit me so. She's like my little princess, you know, and now they're cutting her hair, and they're like, how short do you want to go? And I was like, 1 inch. We're doing 1 inch, and that's it. And they're like, come on, it's not a haircut. I'm like, well, that's it.
I was just going to say
Split ends, that's what we're doing. But she really wants a haircut. Like, she wants to go like short like yours.
Yeah. Well, I like it for my age, but if I had hair like that, I wouldn't do it. You've always talked about how important family is to you. Your parents came here from Venezuela and worked really hard to make a life for you. And you actually got to kind of pay it forward.
Yes, you know, I got a crazy opportunity, you know, which is, I think, any offspring's, any son or daughter's dream is to get your parents a house. And I was lucky enough to buy the neighbor's house.
What?
And
they live next door to you?
We literally they're next door to each other. There's like a doggy door that separates our properties.
No way.
So my daughter just like takes off. We're like, where's Nakano? And all of a sudden we just see the cameras, and she like goes out, takes the open door, knocks on the door, and then she goes and starts eating all Venezuelan Colombian food. And, you know,
But what a beautiful thing to be able to have them so
What
close.
was their response when you did that for them?
I mean, for my mom, it was like, it's emotional, right? Because also the fact that I can be at proximity for however many years we still have our parents left, that's very special for us. I just want to be here to savor every moment and to give her the opportunity to see her grandchildren this much. I mean, almost every day, all day, all the time, because it really comes clutch.
But you know what? Like, listen, it takes a village, so you have one right
totally
next door.
takes a village.
Right
That's a
speaking
dream.
speaking of your mama.
Yeah, let's bring up Yo Mama on MTV.
Did you like what I did there, though? Can I get credit for that? Thank you.
You deserve full credit.
Expert level is like
Speaking of Yo
11.
Mama.
Expert level at 11.
Yo Mama was a cultural icon. That show, I mean, it really was.
And your mom was too.
Thank you. What was that like? I hear people come up to you all the time on the street.
Yeah, everyone wants me to bring it back. I'm like, I don't know that we're ready
Still
to hear
flies.
those jokes right now.
What's your favorite Yo Mama joke that you can say on morning television?
Are there any?
I don't know, man. It's really hard. I made up so many stupid ones. I don't know that I can say one joke that's actually funny that I won't get in trouble for.
They're all.
Do you guys have one?
I remember in 5th grade, our school counselor came in and we were like, uh-oh, what do we do? we got in trouble because we had to stop saying your mama jokes. Like,
Wait,
it
did
was
you
like
have a good one?
I mean,
Can
your
you
mama
remember?
is so this. No, I'm with you. I'm like, they're never nice.
They were all bad about your mama. It's like, your mama's so ugly, your mama's so...
Yes,
Yeah, you literally...
Yeah.
Why can't we be like, your mama's so smart?
No, it's not
she
funny.
Had you.
We did an episode. We did an episode where we just like compliments instead of insults.
How did that rate?
Really funny.
It was.
Really funny because he also was very sarcastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Wilmer, you're so lovely. You're going to stick around.
Yes.
Because we are going to put his NCIS investigation skills to the test in a game of Spy the Lie. And for the first time ever, we're in the hot seat right after this.
You just wait.
It was like so weird. Your mama's We are back with Wilmer Valderrama, and we wanted to put his NCIS skills to test in a game we are calling
Spy the Lie.
You're reminding me of my old Secret Service man. I'm feeling on edge.
There you go. I feel protected.
I mean, none of them looked like that.
Right, exactly. So usually Jen and I are the ones sniffing out the lies, but today, as you see here, we are flipping the script. We'll each tell Wilmer a secret, and then he can follow up. You can ask us a few questions, and then you have to decide who's telling the truth and who's the liar. Okay, Jenna?
Actually, this makes me look like I'm going to Coachella. Let me go.
Do you look at the
All right, Wilmer, are you ready?
Okay.
Yes, I'm ready.
I won a jump rope competition in elementary school. I jumped longer than anyone in the entire school.
I won a jump rope competition in elementary school. I jumped longer than anyone in the entire school.
Okay. How long did you jump for?
I jumped for 4 minutes and 22 seconds to a song.
Okay.
I jumped, it was about 52 minutes.
52 minutes? 52 minutes.
I think so. I actually don't remember.
Is that not the choice you're looking for?
It was a long time. It may not have been 52 minutes. It was a long time. No, I think I was sticking to it. I think it was about 52 minutes.
You all right? I think you're telling the truth.
I am. Is that just because I don't look that athletic?
No, it's because you really were trying to cover the hole.
I don't remember, but I know it was.
See, I thought that was going to mean you thought she was lying.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
52 minutes. I said 4 minutes and 22 seconds.
I knew it was longer.
I thought that was real.
No, I knew it was longer than that.
Okay. Next one.
Okay.
I took voice lessons as a kid, and I went to sing at a retirement home, but I was on asthma medicine. I started laughing uncontrollably, so I never sang a word of the song.
So here's the deal. I took voice lessons as a kid. I went to sing at a retirement home, and I was on asthma medication. And so I started laughing. I remember it was uncontrollable, so I never sang a word
of
the song. Killing Me Softly.
Killing Me Softly. What was your song?
Probably shouldn't have been in a retirement. I probably should have sang that at a retirement home.
Why did they let you sing Killing Me Softly at a retirement home?
That was the song.
You know, it's about the details.
No wonder you laughed. No wonder you laughed uncontrollably.
I mean, that's very, very interesting.
Yeah, it feels inappropriate.
I
sang
think you're telling the truth.
What did you Marshmallow Christmas? And I am telling the truth.
How does that song go, Jenna?
It's a marshmallow Christmas in the winter when the snow starts to cover the ground. No, that's not it. That's not it.
Oh, no, I was about to say that's amazing.
I just conflated two of them. But I was so excited, and I told all my friends I was going to be on the local news, and then I got up there, and the piano teacher was like, Jenna? And I was like, and my parents kind of backed out of the room. But Killing Me Softly.
I just the first song that came in my head, probably.
All right, here's
the thing is, if you stole, you know it. You know, that's very smart, very smart.
Okay.
But also, I play a detective on TV.
You're so good. Are you 2 for 2 right now?
2 for 2.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
2
let's
for
see
2.
if you can do a sweep, which nobody's done.
No one has done sweep.
Let me see.
Okay, here we go. My first kiss was during a game of Spin the Bottle, and unfortunately, the boy's breath tasted like Cheetos.
Tasted, huh?
Well, smelled and tasted.
Okay.
As a kiss.
My first kiss, it was during a game of Spin the Bottle, and unfortunately, the boy's breath smelled like Cheetos.
Okay. Do you get triggered when you see bottles?
No, because I'm proud of myself.
For getting that first kiss?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You?
I don't get triggered because I played willingly.
exactly right. I signed up for this.
Yes, exactly.
I signed up for
signed
this.
up.
Okay.
And it wasn't 7 minutes in heaven, because that might be triggering.
Yeah. What kind of bottle was it?
Oh my gosh. I remember it's one of those things where you only see him now. You don't see him very often, like those Coca-Cola bottles. It was from his dad's collection of like popular old bottles.
And you?
Sorry, his dad's collection. I believe it was a Coca-Cola bottle, too.
Was?
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
So you still must.
From his dad's collection.
Crazy. Was there Secret Service anywhere around there?
Too young for Secret Service.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I would. Cheetos is the only thing that makes it really difficult.
Why is it the Cheetos that's throwing you off?
It could be a Dorito. I don't know. It's cheesy.
That's a good point. I'm gonna say.
He's really thinking here.
He sure is.
I'm gonna say you're telling the truth.
I am.
She's definitely.
Yes, I am.
I was such a good girl. I would have not been playing with the bottle.
First of all, describing the bottle is what gave you away.
Well, the fact
You're
that
like,
she
you don't
said,
know how to describe a bottle.
and also she said it was from his dad's collection. I had to spit. I'm like, do people collect bottles?
That's what gave it away to me. I was like, oh, you collect bottles. You're a big fan of the soda bottles. Soda pops. I guess you can catch a new episode.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
On CBS.
Yes, you guys catch
Yes,
it.
thank you,
You're
Wilmer.
the loveliest.
Oh my God.
Thank you guys.
That was hilarious.
I think I'm holding the record now, right?
No, you hold the record for
You
sure.
have to come back.
Yeah. All right. Oh, and then we'll have like a face-off of Spy the Lie. Up next, the hottest celebrity hair trends for spring and how to get the looks yourself. Right after this.
Oh my God. I can't play that.
Okay, if you've ever watched celebs on the red carpet and you wondered who does their hair, well, look no further. Mara Rozak is one of those hairstylists.
Yeah, she has worked with stars like Emma Stone, Zoe Saldana, and Olivia Wilde. Now she's going to show us 3 hot hairstyles for spring and how to get the looks.
Love
Mara,
this.
we love your brand. We're so happy you're here. Let's start with the Bixie, which I didn't even know what a Bixie was, but
I didn't either.
Short.
And I love this on Emma Stone.
Yes.
Tell us about this look.
I love it too. As some of you might know, she grew her hair out from a pixie, but short hairstyles in general are all about shape, right? And so I'm going to give you a real pro tip on how to create shape. Hair really has memory from wet to dry. So here you can see Cassidy has these cute little clips in her hair, and that's because you might want to lay down your bangs a little flat. You might want to taper the sides in a little bit. So you dampen the sections with a little mister bottle, right? Just like this, it's so easy. And then you take your cute little clip.
And what does that do?
Any short style, and it's going to really effortlessly, like it's all about creating more ease and shape with a short style. And then you take a little styling cream, and then you would just piece out the ends for a little bit of definition. And that's exactly what I did on Emma Stone's style that you saw there, and it's perfect for any short pixie.
It feels like an easy fix.
Yeah. Exactly. So easy. So that hair has memory from wet to dry out of the shower. That's all you have to do.
I love that. Okay, next somebody I love, frizz-free curls like we see Olivia Dean has, right?
Yes.
Beautiful curls.
Look
What's
how
the key to
gorgeous.
pulling it off without the frizz? You want the volume without the strings.
Yes. So curls in general need hydration. Hydration is so key, but you want very lightweight hydration.
Okay.
So what I do is I start with the rose milk hair serum. It's super, super lightweight.
You do that with wet hair or dry hair?
Damp, and then you can do it on dry. So I'm actually gonna show you on dry right here how like immediately lightweight and defrizzing, but it's not going to weigh her hair down at all, but it adds this beautiful hydration and smoothing.
Wow, it really does.
It did.
Immediate.
We're both looking at
I know, I'm like looking at the bottle like,
what is that magic?
It's truly so incredible, but you do this on damp. You also do it on dry. It's a protective layer. It helps with humidity. I know all of us really struggle.
Yeah, in the summer too.
And I wanted to show you a quick little tip because I think diffusers sometimes are confusing. I want to really demystify a diffuser. You just lean your head in and you want to go from ends all the way up, and that's exactly how you use a diffuser.
Once you put the
serum in, the milk hair serum, exactly to define and smooth.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
I love it.
Hi.
What's happening? Do you have prom?
Ooh, I
Okay,
like
let's
this.
talk to us about a romantic, beautiful updo.
Yes. Okay, so we started with the back, which I ponytailed it. We effortlessly wrapped it up into a bun and sort of pinned it in place.
That is gorgeous.
The whole idea of a style like this is about undone, not perfect.
Yeah, like it doesn't, I said prom as a joke because it actually is like more bohemian than that.
Less is more, exactly. Like what I did on Rose in that picture you saw earlier, Rose Byrne. It's really about this like effortless, thrown up way.
That's beautiful.
So a real pro tip here though, for any kind of effortless updo is you can see I left this section out. I did not do that for the style. I did it to show you,
can breathe,
how
Angela.
I want you to do your hair. So I leave
gorgeous.
on every red carpet look I do for an effortless updo, I leave 2 sections out in the front. And this allows me to really control what pieces I want to pull out.
that's so smart.
You know, we're going into wedding season.
So that won't be there. Then it's like the kind of, Angela, you better go on a date tonight.
I hope so. And then you just pin it back.
Before the baby comes.
Yes, the baby moon.
She's going out
You are
tonight.
Great. Thank you,
so
Mara.
talented. Your products are a
Look at that.
dream.
I adore you.
We adore you. Thank you. Coming up next, the Nashville singer-songwriter who's written more than a dozen #1 hits.
Country artist Ernest performs one of his newest songs for us right after this.
Life isn't fair out in the deep blue.
Tomorrow, y'all, from the hit series Severance and the new horror movie Hokum, Adam Scott's here.
Bye, everyone.
See you tomorrow. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.